extra bot lane pressure by having the power of the Nami to keep Corki topped off in the trades.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what this pick is for. You want to make sure you dominate that 2v2 as much as possible. Available as well. In the previous game, we saw a full commit, a flash over the wall from Monkey to get that first dragon. Doesn't quite look like we're going to be getting that same kind of aggression, especially because he has a dash this time, but certainly looks like he's in the area for a top lane.
Solo Bolo, potentially Keshi gets the first blood. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, K-Man, it's cool for him.
He's back to top lane, so it is just gonna be WE that has full control of this. Even with the dive, Monkey is gonna feel pretty confident to be able to take it. Junhao is gonna take 2 of the grubs and back off. They're gonna be comfortable with that exchange. I think this makes sense for both teams, neither wanting to overcommit here.
This is a nice way for Junhao to kind of mask that
Monkey
he went for the grubs. Okay, potential engage onto the Wukong. Cyclone already used from the clone, but the cease and desist right on top of the jungler. Unraveled her. Seismic Shove does not connect, but he gets one more rock in the back of the Monkey's head. About and Yao Yao cannot contest the river anymore. Ryan and Feather back off, and Thunder Talk find a great response in this second game of his abilities in the Phosphorus Bomb and the rocket to connect. Barrier was expended by Ryan just to preserve HP. However, Chorus has no flash available. Easy Vault Breaker flash combo guarantees the rest of Talia's rotation. Thunder Talk making do on the promise.
Another 1k gold lead for Haru in the mid lane, and Junhao, after taking the first 2 grubs, is going to say, well...
Link gets out the fog, and Thunder Talk go, well, Yao Yao and About were still in lane when that control ward went down, so surely someone else is here. Feather pops the ultimate to cleanse out of the bubble. Haru is here. Seismic Shove off of the knockup from Feather, and Monkey is in a world of trouble. Kars has realm warped in, but he has the speed on out with the phase rush movement speed. And that dive has been completely quelled by Thunder, thanks to the Fey Lights giving full coverage. They cannot sit on top of that ward, and Monkey has swept all the way around. Oh no! There's a window where Haru doesn't get punished. He walked into darkness, but WE weren't there for the play. But Feather goes in onto 2 for the headbutt pulverized combo, and surely he does go down to About on the way out. Thunder Talk kind of losing their minds a bit over the fog of war.
What a crazy exchange that was, and it's not even over. Dragon has been started by WE, and Thunder Talk do not want to give this. They're teleporting in.
Monkey's going to be forced to use the W back over the Dragon Pit wall. They want to play ball, looking for Yao Yao, ready to turn this guy into a sushi skewer. Haru picks up his 3rd kill of the game for the Talia, and this is the 2nd dragon of the game now going over to Thunder Talk.
Yeah, Cube's going to get some consolation plates on the top side of the map, but Thunder Talk take a situation that looks like a disaster and turn it, but oh no, Junhao.
He does have flash. Okay. Flashes over to the left side wall, says, my bad, I just wanted to pick up some chicken nuggets. I guess I was not allowed to do that, and his summoner spell has to be used for it.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate little trade there, but a very, very strange exchange around the dragon. I hope we get some replays coming in here, because there's a lot to digest in terms of how that broke down.
From Cube.
Oh, no.
We saw this happen in game 1. I mean, he's a Scion. He's a lot tankier than before, but he's got Sunfire, and he's got Thornmail, all AD armor items, and you know what? Thankfully, Monkey is right there to make sure that he gets to walk out safely. I thought that was going to end in disaster for Cube, but this time he has friends. And wow, it's 4 members from WE actually committed to the top side, looking for Feather. Cyclone is available. Bubble connects, and he uses the Unchained to make sure that he gets out of that one alive.
I mean, that's a lot of resources committed to trying to kill Feather. Meanwhile, Keshi's just solo taking bot lane tower, gaining a lot of gold for himself. WE will be able to trade it for this top tower, but overall, it's a nice play for Thunder Talk to continue to play the map well. They're up 2.5k gold here at the 17-minute mark. We're getting closer and closer to some major objectives. Keshi's even getting some plates onto the tier 2 on the bot side, so overall, I think Thunder Talk are feeling pretty solid, as long as Junhao doesn't get caught here.
Junhao Qs into darkness without a flash. That is bold.
He's going to try to get as much as he can. The Demolish proc on the bot side, but for now, it's Kars who's in trouble.
He has a flash, and he has, well, yeah. He did not have enough time to get out of the full damage combo, so no point in trying to burn that summoner spell. Junhao looking for the play. Cease and desist right on top of Monkey. He's spinning, trying to win. Uses the clone to get out. The second cast of the Cyclone. Monkey cannot escape this one this time around. as he was also without a summoner spell. Cube gonna continue to the Sigma grind set of pushing down the second tier turret, but that does force a response from Hero to TP and save it.
Down 50 CS, no problem for Ryan. The Yunara is online, level 11, starting to deal some damage and getting 3 kills as you see the Herald drop.
Here comes the Choo-Choo Cube Train, looking for Feather, but he pops the Unchained for the damage reduction, tries to walk it out. The slow from decimating smash is not enough to keep him in range. Be able to stat check them when they face check.
And that becomes more difficult when you're staring down a 3-kill Talia. So we see an exchange on the top side. Karis in trouble again.
Keshi with the beatdown stick of the Renekton. Karis trying to run away. Another Cyclone pass. Keshi tries to flash over, but the Ghost was popped by Karis. And he's going to type CY at in the chat. Shutdown going over to Cube, Sion. But Heru still committing to getting as much gold as possible for the change of play. And he takes out the second tier turret on the bottom side of the map.
It's still a plus gold play for ThunderTalk in the end, which is a crazy thing to say, but that's just the kind of map control that you are afforded with Talia, with Vi. It takes so long to kill the Renekton. 3 people on the top side needed in order to even make it work. Heru, they're looking at Cube.
There's no Cyclone for Monkey. Cube, no flash available on this side,
on the way.
No unstoppable onslaught. It's going to take a while to take him down, but here comes Junhao with the Black Cleaver and the Armor Shred passive from the Vi. This should surely make short work of the Sion. Hang on. They'll kill him eventually. It takes a while. He's healing off the grass procs. Okay, we finally got there.
Junhao was getting concerned. He was walking back. Hey, whoa,
he
hey!
He just stole my Krugs! Mid laner, please! he let his undead passive take my cats.
Oh my god, what an insane turn of events. And honestly, that was a lot of resources burned on the
ThunderTalk second with no contest coming in from WE's side. They just need to bide their time. Good power spikes out that top wave. Gets a chance to maybe shift on over.
Yeah, it's a tough position. You've got a Renekton on the flank, you've got a Vi pressuring out About.
Cease and desist, perfectly timed, but the seismic shove, the bubble misses, and About is trying to hold his ground, but goes down anyway. ThunderTalk now continuing the chase onto Cube, gets caught up, the unstoppable onslaught briefly used just for 1 knockup, but goes down anyway. ThunderTalk off of 1 play, take out 2, and they set themselves up to rip this Baron.
It's so tough for WE. I was just about to say, there's so much single target lockdown on the side of ThunderTalk, and any of it landing on a priority target is instantly the end of the fight. We saw that there with About getting bursted down. Monkey's going in!
Oh, quick exhaust though by Feather, cuts the damage down the size. Hero is able to get out of harm's way and now is trying to use the spacing tools of his ability kit to make sure that the rest of WE can't get in.
Hero!
Looks for a seismic shove, Yao flashes away. Hero's still alive, tries to ghost out. Karis picks it up. We're still at 4,000 HP. Wait a minute, this Baron is getting way too tricky. The Baron is shredding all of the armor and resist. Feather tries to knock up Karis to buy space, but Ryan's out of the fight. Monkey survives just before Junhao claps him in the back of the head. And now Karis has to make tail and run, but he's got About his back pocket.
They're going in.
He spawned back up. The Realm Warp, About's gonna send it for the play. Junhao's forced to flash away. The Baron is stopped, and WE have bought themselves.
Baron's not done, so it gets completely delayed. It's a big mistake, and WE capitalize. It's not enough to
I'm ready to eat my words and start glazing this guy if he continues to show up big for WE when they need him most. Now, ThunderTalk trying to look for an engage.
Oh my god,
Heru spotted out by Karis and routed off completely. He's looking for the Realm Warp to chase. Cuts off the retreat route from the Dragon Pit side. Rest of ThunderTalk are forced to give ground. Cube looking for the unstoppable onslaught. Ryan dashes way back in time. Cube in the middle of all 4 members. Can anyone follow up? About tries to go in. He's trying to engage with all the damage that he's got. The Gatling gun shreds Keshi, forces him to flash over the wall. Sartates keeps him alive for now, but Monkey with the Cyclone. Junhao looks for a re-engage, but About flashes in, takes out the Krog. ThunderTalk are losing the fight. They're losing the game. WE are able to capitalize big in back-to-back moments and have taken full control of the second game again.
The impossible is becoming a reality. WE is fighting and clawing their way back into this game, and it's pure execution diff. It's Heru, the player who has been pushing the game forward for ThunderTalk, getting caught by Karis.
Yep, that reaction, completely valid. Just astonished and complete joy that WE have found a way back into this game. Junhao on a massive flank. Who's the target he wants to look for? He knows that About has no flash, goes immediately for the Corki. Siphon Shove connects, a lot of knockouts right into the Corki as well, but Junhao gets blasted by Karis' Rise once again. Keshi finally gets the assassination off onto About. He's looking for more kills onto Monkey, but a great bubble from Ryan keeps him locked down, and Karis has laid waste to the entire ThunderTalk backline, picks up a triple, and completely saves the game and the series for WE.
WE, with their backs up against the wall, with everything pointing against them, managed to find a way to stay on top and to stay pushing this game forward. They're sieging down the inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will fall next. The death timers are too long. The Realm Warp coming in. This will be an undefeated start to the split. 4-0 for a WE team that is looking to make their name not only in Group Perseverance, but in the LPL as a whole.
This just might be the year of Karis. You may not like it, but it's a great way to start for the mid laner of WE.